What's up, everybody? This is the Tech Preacher. So way back in 2016, the Galaxy Note 7 was recalled twice. And I made two videos. I made a bunch of videos about the Galaxy Note 7. But I made a few videos about the heat issues that I was encountering with the Galaxy Note 7 before the first recall was announced. And people destroyed me in the comments. And I think I made a reaction video about that. Well, after the Galaxy Note 7 was recalled and sent back out, I got the second one. So I made a heat test video about the Galaxy Note 7. And I want to react two things with this video. I want you to see some of the video of the Galaxy Note 7 after the first recall and me getting the second version. And I want to react to some of the comments because the comments flip-flop from the first video that I made about the Galaxy Note 7, and they totally destroyed me in the comments, versus the second video that I made they kind of flip-flop. We're going to talk about it. So let's have some fun. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So let's go to talk about it. This is the Galaxy Note 7. This is going to be version 2 of the Galaxy Note 7. So let's get into it. What's up, YouTubers? This is Eric from eazycomputersolution. So today I'm going to do a little test for y'all guys today. There's been a lot of reports about the Galaxy Note 7 with the poor battery life and overheating issues. So today I'm going to put it to its test. Right now, I got the device off. I got it nice and cool. I got the device at 100%. So I'm going to run some tests, and I'm going to run some CPU temperature tests on this device, and so y'all guys can see what's going on with the Galaxy Note 7. So get your popcorn ready. Follow me on this journey. Let's go. Oh, look at that intro. Look at all of them notes. Look at I got to go get, look at all of my iPhones. And I still got the boxes too, man. I still got the boxes. Let's go. All right, guys. So let's go to and get with the tests. Okay, so fun fact, right? People proclaim that the Galaxy Note 7 was Samsung's best phone ever. But look at that curved display. Now, people say they don't like curved displays, right? But look at them curved displays on that Galaxy Note 7. People say, oh my God, the Galaxy Note 7 is beautiful. I love the curved displays, but look at that curved display. And also, Lord, look at that matte. I'm ashamed of myself, but look how dirty and ugly that matte is. And plus, I was filming this with a Galaxy Note 5, by the way. No microphone, no room treatment, no nothing. Right now, I'm doing the fresh boot, as you can see, and right now the device is nice and cool. Yeah. I had it on the charger, and I'm up to 100%. We're going to look at the temperature gauge with the device, and we're going to look at the battery gauge to make sure that we're at 100%. I got my timer here, and the reason why I got the timer here is because I'm going to just let the phone sit. Just let it sit. Let it sit, and let's look at the CPU going up and down and stuff like that. So let me go and put in my information, and let's get this device booted up. All right, guys. So right now, I love that wallpaper. Got the boot up, and right 99% now we're at 99% battery life. I started out at 100%, and after the boot, it went down 1%. All right, so let's go and turn on CPU temp. Now, as this device was getting booted up, it did get a little warm in the back, all right? So right now we go do this here in Fahrenheit, and you can also do this in Celsius, but I'm gonna do this in Fahrenheit. So right now... And listen, fun fact, when I was doing these CPU tests, right, a lot of people say, hey, Easy, can you start showing the Celsius? And that's why I started showing Celsius in my future videos, because people hit me in the comments and say, man, could you do it in Celsius? And, stuff like that. So that was pretty funny. I'm at 120 degrees Fahrenheit. It's trying to jump it back and forth. I'm going to let this sit. Okay. Right now, I'm going to let it sit. Hit the button. I'm going to start a timer. I'm going to let it sit for this, say, about 20 minutes or so. And I'm going to come back in 20 minutes. God, look at that angle, man. Let's fast forward a little bit, right? And all right, here we go. 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go. I'm at 125 degrees Fahrenheit. And the CPU usage is going all over the place. It has reached 70% of CPU usage just by letting it sit here. Right there, 67%. That's maybe some of the cause of some of these battery issues. And the battery right now is at 84 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah. So the battery was pretty hot, man. The battery was 84 degrees Fahrenheit. That was the temperature of the battery, and the device is at 131. And listen, Samsung could have done a few things to have this phone run hot. They probably didn't put no thermal paste on the CPUs. I mean, they probably didn't have no idea on, or maybe they didn't test it, or something that Samsung did to release this phone, knowing that it had temperature issues.
and CPU.
And plus, I had some notifications coming in. I had Bluetooth on, and I was on Wi-Fi. And I went down to 97%
Usage
battery
jumping
life.
up, and you can see here that we are right now at 131 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm 132. I mean, we're not doing anything.
There's nothing
going on right now. I'm not touching anything, so it's just sitting idling. I don't have no apps open, but this app, and we at 53% CPU usage, and I'm not even doing anything. So we're gonna let it sit.
And that's only 6 minutes. That's like 6 minutes.
So we're about to reach the 10-minute mark. And again, it's staying about the 132 degree mark, and it's kind of varying from up and down. But the CPU mark, look at that. We're in 70%
usage.
And I mean, the phone is just sitting.
Now, fun fact, right? People criticize me for using this app. Now, I've used this app on multiple devices, different companies, different brands, and I've never had a CPU reach above 50% by using the app. All right. So a lot of people criticize me for using this app in all my videos that I did. But if I did it on a Realme device, the temperature was, the CPU usage was much lower, 5%, 4%, right? And even when I did it on other Samsung devices, the CPU usage was below 20%. So I just didn't understand why, obviously people was criticizing me, trying to nitpick on, oh my God. But it wasn't nothing that I was doing.
70%. And the phone is just sitting here. So, and again, as the phone sit here, I mean, you should have the CPU going up to 70% if I'm not doing any tasks.
It's crazy.
That's one thing. And the battery percent is staying right at 82 Fahrenheit.
82%, man.
But look at the battery drop, guys. In 10 minutes here, we in 10 minutes in 10
minutes.
Test.
It's almost about
right. So we dropped to 96%, not doing anything. And actually, I turned the brightness down to give it the benefit of the doubt. So if you had this device on full brightness, obviously that'll be higher. And the CPU probably go be up and down, fluctuating to 70%.
Yeah, so
15-minute mark here,
15
guys.
minutes.
And again, it's been hovering above 130 to 138
degrees Fahrenheit. God,
the CPU usage is
all over the place.
Going pretty haywire here. So it's been up to almost 80%, and then it went down here. And look here, the battery percent is at 94%. So 15 minutes in, we went from 100% to 94%. Also, the battery temperature has went up from 82% to 84%. All right, guys. So at about 18 minutes, look, I want you guys to see this. The CPU is hovering above 65%, 74%, 69%. It's been above the 60s and 70%.
And this could be a lot of poor optimization. When the device got probably past 120 degrees Fahrenheit, the software should have thermal throttled it all the way down to 110, maybe 115 degrees Fahrenheit. But for the device itself to go up to 145 degrees Fahrenheit, this is where the potential issues came in at of the battery exploding. Because once it got up to something of this magnitude of heat, because the device was hot in the back, definitely hot. But once the device get to this point, this is why people had issues we had an issue with the Galaxy Note 7 catching on fire in a vehicle. Now, again, the Samsung loyalists, well, it was in a hot car. What you expect? But if you had your device on and it's already at 145 degrees Fahrenheit, uh, idling, yes, being in a semi-warm to a hot car will even escalate it even more if you had the device on. So we've had plenty of devices that's been in cars before, and we never had these issues. But yeah, this was horrible. You be the judge for yourself. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. See you guys on the next video. Wow, Pete. All right, guys.
There we
before
go.
before I leave, and I said I know how to say my piece, but gee, look at that. All right, before I leave, guys, and look, it thermal throttled through the test, but look at that temperature.
Yeah, and that's Samsung issue, right? They didn't properly test this device, and obviously when they sent out the second version of the device, they didn't fully test it neither. So I don't know, man. It just one of those things that it was crazy. The reason why I wanted to react to this video, it's not because we knew that. Obviously, now we all know that Samsung had issues with the Galaxy Note 7. That's why they came out with the fan edition. But I want to react to it is because of the fans. The fans is the one that makes it worse, because the fans, what they did in the first video, they totally destroyed me in the first video, and then in the second video, they flip-flopped. And so I want to react to the comments of the video. Very first comment, he said that Samsung is the best. I really love my Samsung phone. The very first comment. The second comment, a small inconvenience. It's a small inconvenience. I rather deal with battery issues and keep exchanging. That is so crazy. And some other people started saying, they was having issues, themselves with the Galaxy Note 7s, right? Here we got one right here. I never had an issue with my Galaxy Note 7. Never had an issue with my Galaxy Note 7. And look, it makes me think that I don't think that all Galaxy Note 7 had issues, right? But you can't not say that with the recall and obviously the second recall, that the Galaxy Note 7, more than probably a higher percentage of devices was having issues. Listen, I'm not discounting that some people that didn't have issues, but I'm kind of saying like the fan base, like, because Samsung can't do no wrong. And that to me is the bigger issue. Samsung can't do no wrong. So people will try to come out and sugarcoat it and all kinds of things before they believe that Samsung is a bad company in so many ways. All right, here we got one right here. This is crazy. All right, here we go. My Galaxy Note 7 runs cool. I get about 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Listen, sir, 120 degrees Fahrenheit is not good. 120 degrees Fahrenheit is not good. So people just like, it just crazy, man. And again, most of the people was in my favor, right? Thank you very much. After I watched the first video and I got, smoked by people that that love their Samsung devices, and Samsung can't do no wrong. They came back and like, Samsung got an issue. Yeah, they got an issue. Hey, we got one right here. This person said that the app is useless. I'm watching a video and I saw your 11-minute video and the phone did not get hot and it only dropped 1%. So he's saying that his Galaxy Note 7, he watched it about 11 minutes and his phone did not get hot. And after continuing to play the video of 30 plus minutes, right? 30 plus video playback,
when idle, my phone doesn't even get hot. Now, let me tell you why I call BS on this comment, right? It was a known fact that the Galaxy Note 7 had bad battery life. That was a known fact. And even in this video, at 40 something minutes, I dropped 20% on battery life. So if you drop only 1% after 11 minutes of video playback, I call BS. And if you did 30 plus minutes of video playback on the Galaxy Note 7 and it did never get hot, not at all, again, I call BS. So again, you listen, you have to cipher the difference between shit and sugar, and this comment right here is totally shit. I'm just calling it how it is. Now this person said that this is like, we know this is hot trash. Like this person said, my Exynos second Note 7 is great. So good. I can't bring myself to give it up, to give it back to be destroyed. He will not give it up. I'd rather take precautionary steps. Like keep it and put it in a flame-proof surface with water or blanket to smother it. Just in case I wake up to a fire. Oh, I don't have to listen. Bruh, is it that serious that you willing to keep your Galaxy Note 7 and get a a flame-proof surface with water and a blanket, and by any chance it go up in flames, you got something to put the flames out on your device? I mean, come on, that is weird. Oh man, listen, man, it's one of those things that when people love their beloved device, and listen, Samsung people are probably as worse as Apple people, because Apple folks will always kind of justify why something's happening on an iPhone, and Samsung people will also do the same. Samsung fans will always try to justify, will always try to come up with an excuse, will always try to come up with something to try to tell you when you're wrong. It's always like this. You praise Samsung, you're always in a good grace. But if you criticize them, you're the devil. So that's the whole thing. If you're a true, real content creator, when you criticize, a device, they hate you for it. They say Apple paid you to do this Samsung video, or when you criticize Samsung, they say Apple paid you to make criticize Samsung. So that's how it is out here, right? People will call you haters. People will say all kinds of things. But a true content creator always have to be prepared for the blowback when it comes down to talking about their beloved device. Now, listen, it could be OnePlus, it could be Motorola, it could be Google Pixels or whatever like that. You could talk about them. They don't care about that. But as soon as you talk about their beloved Samsung device, oh my God, they get in a feeling. They will go apeshit crazy. They will call you out. They will post Twitter memes and all kinds of things. They'll put you on Reddit, all kinds of things when you post about Samsung, because Samsung is the holy grail. They can't do no wrong, and it's so crazy when Apple had their antenna gate. Oh my God, before Apple acknowledged antenna gate, a lot of people was going, oh, I don't have no problem with my phone, no problem with my phone. And then when Apple came out and talked about the antenna gate and stuff like that, people said, well, stop holding it like that. You holding it wrong. And that's what Apple say, you holding it wrong and all that stuff like that. So I say this, right? I am an unbiased YouTube content creator. I criticize anything that have issues, right? And even though I was a diehard Samsung fan at that time, I still kept it real no matter what, because I criticized them. I called them out for it. I mean, fuck it. I mean, listen, my YouTube channel, I'm going to say what I want. But I understand people get pissed and, oh my God, you can't talk about our beloved device. You're a hater. It's so funny. But I wanted to make a reaction video to this. This is like the Tech Preacher, man. If you love reaction videos, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. This is Eric. See you guys on the next video. Peace.